Welcome back to the Craft Beer Cult, everybody. Today, we are traveling out to the Monadnock region of New Hampshire to visit Marlborough and Frogg Brewing.
What do you mean we? You went and left us.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well,
go.
I mean, me and my wife.
I was the child under the stairs, okay? Like, you didn't... We?
Hey,
We is a bold word.
I said the bus is leaving. You were like, no.
I said the bus is leaving in like 20 minutes. Alright, anyway, the point isn't whether he took us or not. The point is, he was nice enough to bring us back some. So, today we're going to review it and try it for you. What are we starting out with?
Frogg Brewing. We have Coconut Stout. It's a 10.9%.
Strong.
Then we have the F-Bomb Double IPA. It's an 8.4. And then the Fuck Cancer Sour, which is a 4.4. We're going to start right out
The
with
F
the
Cancer
Coconut.
Sour is only 4.4?
Yeah, it's pretty weak.
Yeah.
I might as well drink a Bud Light.
It's a sour. They're all pretty light. I thought that's why you like them.
Okay, this is that coconut,
Oh,
but supposedly
yes.
like chocolate and coconut.
I mean, it's definitely...
10.9%. You all right?
Now I am.
All right.
I mean, I'm getting a lot of
Wow.
that toasted coconut right off the top.
Right away I smell coconut,
What do
definitely.
I smell? Almost like maple syrupy or something like that.
It does have a sweetness to it, like a
Maybe it's.
caramelly or chocolate.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
it's
what
a
I'm
chocolatey
smelling.
syrupy kind of.
It's like that liquid smoke when someone takes and they put into it and they just put too much of that smell into it. You
I
what
know
I'm talking
exactly
about?
what you mean. Yeah, that fake artificial smoke smell.
Yeah, that's what it.
Wow.
That's funny. I know
It
exactly.
smells like they're trying too hard.
I know exactly how I'm going
It's
to
sweet.
describe this. I'm going to start it off.
Go ahead.
Go.
It's like sipping an almond joy.
Joe, almond joys have nuts. Mounds don't.
Okay, it's like sipping an almond mound. You would know your 1980s candy bars.
I'll start out, I guess. I'm going to give this one a 5.5.
I don't like it.
It's a little too
You
sweet.
don't like it?
It's too sweet for me.
I don't
This
like
definitely
this,
falls into the pastry sour. I mean, pastry stout kind of.
This is like that fancy crap that Trillium and all these other places do with their stouts and their maple walnut, waffle, vanilla.
Yeah, it's a little
whatever.
too
It's
much.
called
I don't
Innovation
like it.
Tap. Get with it.
Yeah, it sucks.
Honestly, this one I don't like.
I don't like it.
I'm not.
I
I'm
dig
not a
it.
fan of this one.
I dig it.
I
Surprisingly.
tried it. I tried it on tap, and I did like it better on tap. It wasn't as. It didn't come off as sweet.
This could be the bottom of the barrel or something too. You know, who knows?
Don't taste any different on tap.
Huh. What do you give it, Joe?
All right. Anyway, as far as the rating goes, I'm actually going to give that one a 7.5.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. I like it. It's good.
Sweet.
It's sweet. I dig it.
Got everything you like.
When you get a stout and you can get that high of a rating out of me, hey, that's something. That means a lot around here.
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
If I've got to rate it, 4.
Damn.
4.
Brutal. All right.
Yeah, so we'll
Good
fall
luck.
into
Now
like
you
a
have
5,
to do the average. Yeah.
Probably right around a 5.5 somewhere in there.
Sorry, I don't like it.
All right. Well, I like it. Cheers. I'll drink theirs.
You can have mine.
Cheers.
We'll get back to you on the next one.
Well, welcome back. We're going to review the F-Bomb here from Frogg Brewing.
Now this is a double IPA.
Yes, with orange bombs on the label. And this one's also going mainstream, right? So from my understanding,
This
it's-
one's getting a little distribution. I mean, obviously they got a little much better label. It's not their generic. We're gonna write on it when we can.
Oh, yeah.
But it's a personal
Respect it.
feel. Like each one is personally written on. I mean, and they can it. Some of the beers we actually have here today, they canned for me while I was sitting there.
I can't believe you didn't wear your shirt. You have a shirt from Frogg, right?
Actually, my wife stole it.
All right. That's why.
It's a nice shirt, actually, and I do have a glass that I do
You,
use,
you
and
got
it
some
has been
merchandise, yep.
seen on Instagram, I believe.
Yeah, so
We have
interesting fact.
Instagram?
One of the reasons why there's a unique label when they distribute it
Check it
is the New Hampshire Liquor Commission's got to approve
Each
all these
label
labels.
and the names as well.
So, for what it's worth. Well, I do smell a lot of orange. That's for damn sure.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at your reaction. It's like you're
It's
drinking a
not
stout.
good, is it? Yeah, it's not good.
I like it. I like it. It's not the best, but I like it.
I do like it. it's got a little complexity to it. It's almost like I get an herbal flavor out of this too. It's an IPA. It's smooth. I got a hint of booze.
For me,
But I'm also getting like an herbal tea kind of almost flavor with honey.
I'm getting like
And orange.
Counterpoint. That's fucking orange juice. Concentrated orange juice with maybe a little sugar added, but it tastes disgusting.
I don't
It
think
tastes
this
like
is
a-
as sweet as
It
a
tastes like
Treehouse.
a bad Sunny D.
I don't think this is as sweet or as orangey as...
You know what? I think Joe doesn't like the tannins. There's tannins in this, and I can taste it.
Maybe.
It's sitting on my
Yeah.
tongue.
Yeah,
And
there's
that really
a lot of
changes
citrusy.
that.
It is.
That changes the flavor. It could add complexity or
Mm.
whatnot, but I think it's the tannins. And I'm not a huge fan
I'll
of
start this one
tannins
off.
on my wine, but
I'll start this one off. I'll go ahead and give this one a 4.5. It's not good for me.
no, that's pretty
I don't
out
take
there.
this one.
I'm going to give this one a 6.75 because I do like this.
And you like making me look like an ass.
Oh, it's not that hard. And I kind of like the tannins.
No offense to Frogg Brewing, because I do like the brewery, but this one is just not for me. What do
Yeah,
you think,
I'll
Tab?
give
What
it
do
one
you
of
give
these.
I'm giving it a 6.5.
Okay, making me look like an asshole too.
No, 6.5 is pretty much straight middle of the road
Yeah.
IPA. I mean, it's nothing.
I went low for
on
a
a
reason.
10 scale,
yeah.
5 is middle of the road.
But we don't go that low. Only Joe does.
This is honestly,
I've gotten that low.
I would compare this to the wet ass peaches from Spigot River from a few
Really?
months back. Yeah.
No way.
It's
No.
that
No,
bad,
not even
yeah.
close.
No.
But we're going to finish this up.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Throw Joe in the river and we'll get back to you.
The Spigot
I
River.
probably should be there
They're
anyway.
trying to clean that up, I heard.
Well,
It's part of the project.
it's part of the project, yeah. All right, everybody. Now, our third beer from Frogg Brewing. Fuck cancer.
Fuck it.
Which I agree completely. Fuck
Fuck it.
cancer. It's sour at 4.4% alcohol, so it's not a heavy guy.
Judging by the look, I'm going to say it's a Berliner Weiss.
Yeah, I think
Base.
that's right.
Smells got a strong fruit smell to it.
Mm. It actually does smell
Picking
really
up what I'm
good.
putting down, yeah.
Almost a little
Yeah, it's got that tropical.
tropical fruit.
Yeah.
And
White birch.
but what is that flavor? Is it guava?
For those who
Passion
don't
fruit?
know
Guava.
why Tap is saying what he's saying, White Birch
It's
is
guava.
known for a lot of their sours, which are often good, but they're definitely a Berliner Weiss base.
They are. It's guava.
And ginger, I think.
Guava and ginger? Yeah, I
Ginger?
could see ginger. I could actually see what he's talking about with the ginger.
I don't taste ginger.
Well, whatever.
Yeah. I don't taste tannins on this one though either. So.
No.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm drinking
What are you
the
gonna
same
give
thing
this
you're
one for a
drinking.
rating there, Joe?
For a rating? It's not going to be
the
high.
the sour guy himself.
Yeah. No
It is a
kidding.
good sour, but you know me, I like my lactose sours. The Berliner Weisses aren't my favorite. But the flavors do pop heavy in this one, I'll say strongly. You can taste everything that this beer is all about. I'm going to go 6.5 on this one.
I'm gonna give this one a 5.
5?
I'm not a sour guy, but I mean, I kind of expected a little bit more pop in this one.
I'm not a
than what's
stout guy,
there.
but I went high on the stout.
You liked it.
I did, you know. Alright, so you don't like this. That's all
I'm
I
not
had
sure.
to say.
I mean, I get the milky, the lactose stuff, and the sours these days.
I could like them both.
You know, the IPA sours that they're making these days, but really
not
the
a
true
fan.
I mean,
sour
honestly, we
is
had
based off of the Berliner Weiss, isn't it? I mean,
a lollipop forest the other day at Deciduous.
yeah,
It
and
was,
that was
pretty much a Berliner Weiss base, but that was
much better.
right.
Much
okay?
better.
Just an example. So I mean, we can like a Berliner Weiss base.
I think
sour.
the thing with the Berliner Weiss is it has to do with whether or not you like the fruit that is going to be put into that beer.
Maybe that's what
the
it is. Maybe I'm not liking this
I
guava.
think honestly, right. That's what it is, and I think to me, it comes down to the balance of being able to, the balance of fruitness and the beer taste. You should be able to taste beer, but you still want to have that.
Well, it's
a
too
good
guava
balance.
for me then. That's what it is.
Right.
Too fruity.
It's yeah.
Too much.
All right, so we got our rating. What's our average?
Yep.
Yep, that's our average.
Did I rate it?
You rated it.
Good to know.
All right, we got our rating. We got
not
our
wrong,
average.
I'll give it a 6.
Cheers.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll get to the wrap up in a second.
We're gonna wrap it up.
He's talking like a frog.
Wrap it up.
All right, so Let's talk about this brewery.
This brewery sucked.
Or the beers from this brewery. He can talk about the brewery. We can talk about the beers from the
Do you
brewery.
agree with me or no? Being as somebody who hasn't been,
Look,
these kind of suck.
what's got me is that when I've gone to the brew fests, I really like their beer.
Same. I was
I
excited
really
for
liked
today.
And then today, it's kind of like when you're expecting something like really great, and then finally you get it, and it's like, what the fuck?
Something is
bummed.
lost in translation in the canning.
I'm bummed because
That's a good way to put it.
I had high hopes for this. I was so psyched and
No,
stoked
that's another thing. Maybe
when
we
you went. You know,
maybe we overhyped our taste buds.
well, maybe I just set the bar here because of what I
It
had.
could be a
and
number of
then,
things. Maybe, and
you
no
know, you can
offense.
only enjoy something so much like once, and it's never the same again. So
I mean, it could be simple. Maybe Fred just grabbed the shitty beers.
Actually, all three of these are beers that we had at Brewfest
Are
and
they?
enjoyed.
Yeah, I know the fuck cancer is something we've had at
And
Brewfest.
the
I don't think
and the coconut stout. I know
I know we have the
for a fact.
I don't think the F bomb.
I think we did do the F bomb, but I think the F bomb is the one they ran out of early.
So we might not have got to
one
that
of them.
But the point is, every time we've been,
We didn't get to it a second time. I think is
That
what
might
it
be
was.
it.
I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt here and be open to trying some more.
The brewery
I'm
itself.
always open to trying more.
Listen,
That's what
the
we do.
brewery itself is small, but they do events all the time. There's always something going on. Bake sales and cookies
Here's the thing.
and
I'm just disappointed.
Cornhole.
That's the word
I'm
I use.
disappointed. I'm not going to be negative on them because everything I've tried up until today has been a great experience with Frogg. Even beers that we tried today, I feel like I've had a better experience on draft places. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you, I'm gonna give a lot of credit to what you said. I think a lot is lost in translation when you add it to the can. Maybe the canning process of canning to go as ordered isn't doing the beer any favors. Who knows really? But
It could
I
just
will
be-
say I came
It
out
could
of
be
this
a
disappointed.
It could be something like where
It's
the
simple.
keg was when it was canned. I mean, the flavor of the beer changes.
All right, we'll have Fred
Right.
go last because he's actually experienced the brewery. What are you gonna give this tap?
Overall, I think I'm just going to go mid-road. I'm going to go 6.
I'm gonna go 7. I liked it. I'll go 6.5. 6.5 is what I'm sticking with. I can't get right to that 7 mark.
Yeah.
I think I want to because of the experiences I've had, but based on these 3 beers, honestly, they're lucky to get the 6.5.
I was going to rate it a 6.5. The brewery is small, but they do events. They have all kinds of shit going on all the time. Art nights and cornhole weekends. And I think
Sounds like fun.
a couple weekends ago they had a cornhole tournament
So
in
it
the
sounds.
snow. So
I like that
they are country
It kind of
people,
sounds
and they-
like a pipe dream vibe is what I'm hearing.
It sounds like
It's
to me.
actually a different. It's not quite that college feel. Even though it's in a college area, it's not quite the college feel or the college frat house feel that Pipe Dreams has. It's more of a local place.
A local
Like
stop
there,
and
when I went
follow.
in,
So like
it
a
wasn't.
long-
There was a lot of young kids in there. It was older people, at
Like-
least middle age or better,
long blue cap.
sitting down, having a
Seriously.
beer,
So-
enjoying a stout or. But
So-
these guys are experimental. They
In
try
conclusion-
different things.
Which is
kudos.
respectable.
Yeah.
In conclusion, though, I think personally, if you're gonna try Frogg, it's the better decision to go try it at the tap room in person on draft.
Well, again, just like Branch and Blade, there's like 8 breweries in that area,
Yep.
and they're all about 20 to 25 minutes apart. You can do a little tour of your own,
Frogg's definitely one that's worth stopping off at.
Yeah.
They
Right.
probably average out based on what we gave them. I would say they're
6
about
and a 3.
But they do
A 6 in the
close
ballpark.
certain days. You got to check the closing times because we got there about 15 minutes before closing, so you don't want to make it the last stop on the trip. You might want to do the first on the way in.
There you go.
But yeah, definitely check it out.
But cheers to Frogg. It's been an adventure. Granted, we were a little disappointed. I'd still recommend trying them.
Cheers. Have a good
I've
one.
been Joe,
I'm Fred.
I'm still tapped.
and this is still the Craft Beer Cult. Thanks for joining us today, and don't forget the most important part: like, subscribe, and join us for more.